Good morning, man. Good morning, wherever you are. Man, I'm gonna give you a reason to argue today or call me whatever. So my homegirl, she got somebody she's seeing. She brought him over. We was having a conversation, right? And I was talking about essentially people who are black who are considered sellouts, right? And my whole theory is that all black people are sellouts. You know what I'm saying? There's two options. You either go to war with the oppressor or you negotiate how you want to be oppressed by the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Because I said one thing. I used Africa, for example. I said, why do they rather use white products? And then they said, because the people in Africa don't know what to do with their resources. So I said, that makes the white people smarter than them, right? They said, no. I said, okay, so all it is black people always being emotional. But if black people are not ready to go to war, then black people are essentially every day constantly negotiating how they want to be oppressed, right? So you get up and you put on the McDonald's uniform, right? And you go give 8 hours, 10 hours of your God-given energy to a white company, right? A white corporation, and you build that. That's your oppressor, right? Unless y'all think Americans are not oppressed, like black Americans are not oppressed, and there's no oppression in this country. But if you say that this country, right, black people here are oppressed, and you go and you put on your McDonald's uniform, then you are essentially negotiating how you want to be oppressed. Somebody else, right? Their sellout is they're going to give 80 hours a week to a law firm and use their God-given energy to build that law firm, right? These people still call themselves pro-black, you know? And these people say they're anti-America, right? And a lot of these people are men, right? Who are looking at another man, right? To make them equal, to make it fair for them to coexist, right? In any sense, right? A man would say, wait, what? I'm a man, you're a man, we all have rights. So if you're oppressing me, then let's go to war, right? But in this case, it's like, no, make it fair, right? Because I have agreed, right? And succumbed to the fact that you have more power than me, right? So if you are willing to negotiate to make 50K a year, 250K a year, the person who's willing to do more than you, right? Or have a better way than you, or have better resources, or better benefits to make $1 million, right? Or make $2 million, $10 million, right? Why is that person a sellout? Because everybody's sold out. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's going to war. Nobody's willing to take power. So that means everybody has sold out. It's just that there's somebody else that's willing to make more and do what you are afraid to do. You know what I'm saying? And that person may be called a sellout. But the person that's calling that person a sellout also sold out. They just sold out for cheap. You was put on this earth and now you serving another man. You sold out. You just sold out for cheap. So when I was having a conversation, then they they settle for this word. So you rather be a token Negro? So I said, okay, then I'd rather be a token Negro, because what the hell does that mean? They say, oh, you want to be in the house. I'm like, well, the niggas in the field is not willing to fight. They have settled for the field. So why would I settle in the field if I can get in the house? They said, well, in the house is bad too. Well, I'd rather be in the house than be in the field. So you want me to struggle, right? It's the whole theory of, would you rather cry in a Lamborghini or would you rather cry in a Honda? But we celebrate the dudes that cry in the Honda because you embrace the struggle. But they ain't going nowhere. They just sitting in the Honda crying. You know what I'm saying? So I said I'd rather be in a Lamborghini. But that's the argument that we had I personally think there's two options. You either take power from your oppressor, or you negotiate how you want to be oppressed, and you do what, you can live with. But I want to hear y'all's thoughts, man. Let's debate.